Hello, this is Coffee Break with Ninita, a daily guide of coping skills that gets us through by making us strong. I want to share an example. Picture this. You have at home a beautiful garden. It is exactly where you go every time you come home. And in fact, you're looking forward during your daily routine, the time that you can go in that garden and feel the beauty that there is in there. Beautiful flower beds, trees that give you shade, the grass is cut. And every time you go into that garden, you look around and you say, it is really beautiful. And it is so organic. And really, it is not necessary to have a gardener. It's not. You can do the work. You can maintain that garden. So you decide to fire, to let him go. So that this garden that you love so much to be in, you're going to start taking care. Your days go on. There's no gardener anymore. And every day you come home, you make sure not only to enjoy your garden, but also to take care of it. And in the beginning, you're looking forward to that project. But as time goes on, depending on what the rest of your day looks like, you find yourself not having that much time to enjoy the garden, because then you see that your garden needs your care, needs work. And it comes a day that the stress that you have during your daily routine becomes more of a burden, because now both your daily responsibilities and your garden all depend on you to care for. And then conflicts start merging, where you find yourself the frustration that comes from your daily responsibilities, take it out on the garden. And you no longer get that kind of good feeling of peace, and you get angry at the weeds, at the leaves that fall on the grass, at the long grass, and all the things that are going on inside that garden that you have to take care of. You take it out and you vent on the rest of your life, outside the garden, on the people you meet, on the things that you do. And you find yourself caught in the middle between a world that you need to take care of and a garden that you need to take care of. Picture that example, and you being in the middle of it. The garden now is not giving you that kind of peace because you fired the gardener. You were okay before taking care of things and people around you, as long as you had that garden to go in, that garden that was being taken care for you. The gardener, in my example, is God. And often that inner peace our relationship with Him brings feels like that garden. And when we decide that the faith is unnecessary, that peace, that inner peace, that not only brings that good feeling while we are in there, but it also empowers and energizes us in dealing with the rest of our world, with people and things. When we are faced with conflicts, with family conflicts, often It is because we have missed the beauty that a well-taken care garden brings in us. That garden lives inside us, not around us. And when that garden stops being taken care of, and inner weeds and inner mess starts coming up, we find ourselves touching poison ivy that has grown inside us. And we try to address the outside things that ask for our attention, suffering from the discomfort the poison ivy has created in us. I don't want you to get lost in my words through that example. What I want you to take from that example is that often the conflicts that we find ourselves not being able to avoid, the family conflicts I'm talking about, is because there is a lot inside us that preoccupy us, overwhelm us, stress us. That when in faith, when having a real relationship with my example's gardener, we put it up on him. And this is exactly what we need to do. The things we cannot handle, our struggles, our inner frustrations, when we put them on him through our prayers, through our relationship with him, and come out of that garden without having taken upon ourselves the care of it, leaving it up to God, and only being involved with the care of our relationships with the people around us and the things that we need to be involved, even though it feels so difficult, in the end it is very rewarding. So while we talk about those 5 freedoms you have heard me bring up, helping us deal with conflicts, don't forget that it is also important to rehire that gardener so that we have a beautiful garden to go and relax and reset. Please leave your comments and suggestions on Facebook or email us on StayWHOLE@gmail.com. Until tomorrow, stay well and God bless you.